We back, and as a matter of fact, it's a wrap.
I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
what the hell they try to blame. I remember that. Like, what's the name? Like yesterday. You don't remember that?
but
You don't remember when Columbine happened?
yeah,
Okay. You remember when they were talking about Marlon Manson and all that?
yeah.
Think about that. E. And then ever since after that, how many ended up been? Don't you think?
Um,
Don't you think that's kind of weird though?
but my thing is on this right here, like this is like when we getting into this like this that conspiracy theory stuff. My thing is like when you put stuff out there, it's coming back. So anytime that you like you recording live and you reporting on this subject matter, it's gonna be 100 of them.
Yeah.
How you feel
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. I think what it is, bro. This shit is crazy nowadays, though. I mean, especially like with these school shootings and shit. Just like that one down in Alabama, that 9-year-old boy walked into that school and shot them people. And then the
Mm,
thing about it is, go back and look at the picture. Look at how he holding that gun. A 9-year-old boy holding a gun like that. And look how he walking. That's some kind of MK Ultra shit going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
well, I'm basically like, what I'm saying is, you stay in the neighborhood where you stay at, right? How many
mhm.
make believe families could be in that neighborhood? It looks like a normal family, but it's not a normal family. It was just a put together family.
That's deeper than what people think.
Who think about it, it's a teddy in every neighborhood. Think about how many people you went to school with said, I want to be a CIA. I'm gonna go work for the CIA.
No.
You can't even hardly find them people. They select them people mostly through the what I think what is through the military, through different tests or something like IQ tests and different shit like that.
That makes sense.
But you'll never think a Negro be you'll never think most of the time you see a CIA, you think it'd be white, would you?
Hmm.
Now that nigga over there eating them chicken wings over there, goddamn talking shit, that might be the man. Cause you'll never expect it, right or wrong.
That's real. That's some real ass shit.
I'm just being unreal. Think about what I'm saying. You never know. He might look. He listens to rap music and everything, and you not know. You be sitting in the car ride with it, like saying every damn thing, telling every damn thing.
Hold on, baby D. I got to do it right. Like you know what I'm saying. This is the channel. If you have never been a part of this channel, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Like we talk back. I got one of my brothers up in the building, baby D.
No,
Talk your talk. That's what I'm saying. Like people don't know. Like we get into these conversations sometimes like off kilter, but people don't understand. Like we was having a conversation earlier at where I'm employed at. We was talking about flat earthers.
flat earth.
How do you feel about that?
You talking about Adam Bird? You talking about Antarctica? All you gotta do is be able to hold your breath and go underneath the water, and you get in there.
But how do you feel about it though?
Cause think about what I'm saying. Just think about it.
Mhm.
Think about it. Just think about this now. Okay, that's the same thing about them giants. Okay, okay, you gotta think about them giants. Okay, if they ain't breathing.
Hold on. When you say about them giants, what do you mean? Because people do not understand. I know what you're talking about because I've been around you for a long time in my life. What do you mean by that? Like you can't just say that and Like,
Giant. Okay, how many? Okay, now don't you? Okay, I'm gonna give you your problems now.
thank you.
This is gonna be a big conspiracy. Don't you think it's kind of funny that Shaq was 7'2", 330 something pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then, but he never did get hurt like that. He did.
He had like little situations where his back and his shoulder and shit like that. That's why he got the icy hot shit.
Well, he played more games than the ball down there in New Orleans, ain't he? Because look at the body structure.
And
You ain't
hold
never
on,
seen nobody. You ain't never seen nobody with a body structure like Shaq had, and can move like Shaq. That could be
I'm
a
about to.
smaller. That could be a smaller giant fighting, or say a bigger giant that might be 8, 9, 10, 9, 2 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about what I'm saying. Or there could be a predator that's maybe
Yeah,
8 foot tall, and you would probably have to be about like Shaq to be able to handle that more.
that's a fact.
Because look at Zion Williams, he stay hurt all the time. How the hell he stay hurt all the time?
Because
Charles Barkley,
he too big for his stature.
Charles Barkley was the same damn size.
No, whoa, no, hold on. We have to get to that. Like this is the
Look
build.
at the body structure. Don't you think it's funny or
No,
something?
no, 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 no. We gotta get into this. Like if we was to create a creative player on 2K, the stature of Zion is gonna be different than Charles Barkley. Zion is gonna have that upper body strength, that move him out the way like that forearm shit. Charles Barkley ain't got nothing but some legs and no, he
Hey,
is.
hey, you want to know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. The conspiracy of that is dealing with the food, my nigga.
See, now you going too deep. You going too deep. That's what I'm
Think about
saying.
it. Hey,
Like,
think about it, right?
right? Where you at? Oh no! See, he was about to go in depth. These are the parts of the channels people don't understand. Like we deep. We deep. Like we know what we talking about. We trying to get people enlightened in what's going on. Like he might pull back up, he might not. But this is something that people need to know. We got some more stuff coming, yo. It's your boy E4. We back. And as a matter of fact, it's a wrap. To the next one, y'all. And I appreciate everybody that's liked, subscribed, shared the content. Continuously do this, like, because this is a congruent movement. Like we not stopping. Like if anybody feels some kind of like this is I had to say this. Like for people that do not know, let me get myself in the light. To subscribe to the channel, you don't have to do nothing. All you gotta do is click 2 buttons. Why you can't click 2 buttons? Like I feel like if you're not clicking 2 buttons, you hate. Like you like you don't understand. Like I'm with everybody that's on my channel. Like whatever profile I got, if you got something going on, if I see it, I'm gonna like it and I'm gonna make a comment. I'm gonna say something for the most part. I'm not asking you to pay no money. This shit is free. You can't click 2 buttons for your boy. You got a problem then. If that's the case, if you can't click 2 buttons for your boy, that's your fault. I'm sorry that you got you, but we're gonna continue to keep moving and grooving. That's the only way that I can continue to move. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody that's on here. We back, and as a matter of fact, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hey,
my babe. What?
hey, like I said, the food, my nigga.
So how do you feel is the food though? Like, hold on, I had a conversation with one of my homeboys earlier, and he
Yeah,
was saying that Bill Gates is on some other stuff, and he's in the process of eliminating people being able to grow their own produce.
yeah, because they up in New York right now. They building the they're supposed to be building these towers where they gonna grow the food virtually like on the wall and shit.
No, but what I'm saying is, how you gonna stop people from growing their own produce? I don't
Because
see
it's
that.
just like how he got a dummies on Microsoft. Think about that. Just like the dollar bill. Think about what's the two dominant things in the world right now. Three. Let's name three of them: the dollar bill, Microsoft, and what would be the third one?
I would say that the number three thing would be cryptocurrency.
Okay, yeah, because the next time, because the thing about it is, okay, that's another big thing. See, people
Mhm.
don't brought that endless cash thing on themselves. Because basically, guess what you just did? Like last year when you had COVID, you ain't coming in the store, you can't buy shit.
It was nowhere to be found.
Hey, if you ain't got that mask on, you're not coming in the store. Just like the dude went to the counter, and the dude said, "How the hell did you do that? Where is it at? Is it it's in the what's name? I guess you're gonna be like Ben Van Dam over there cutting your fingertips off. You don't remember that movie when you cutting the fingertips off, put other mother fingertips so you can get in and out?
And, and,
Man,
and
people need to go back and pay attention to what they be watching, man. A lot of these
yeah,
signs is in these movies, man.
man, and just like the movie Lucy,
What
I
about the
think
movie
that
84? What about the movie 84? 1984.
mm,
That's the one everybody need to go back and watch. Just think about all the movies between 84 to 89.
no, I'm not talking about like the years. Like you actually speaking on some real shit. But what I'm saying is, think about the movie Lucy.
I ain't
Like,
never seen that movie.
well, the movie is based on the premise of people only being able to, like, humans. Everybody that's that's living only has the capability of using 5 or 6% of their brain capacity.
Okay. Let
So
me ask you.
imagine unlocking 7, 8, 9, 10, and moving past that.
Okay.
Imagine what you had the capability of doing within your brain capacity.
So how do the Buddhists use more than say what we use? They ain't stand up in them high ass mountains with a hell of.
You hell. You hell. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
just being on real. Just think about how they showed it. They don't show too many about the Buddhists. Well, just think about even using in school. They ain't never seen about no damn Buddhist monk. But that monk can use more power to say we can in the brain. I mean, how they really know? It's just like your IQ. What's your IQ level? Have anybody ever tested it?
See, now that is you creeping on some waters that people don't even want to think about intellectually.
And then I tell you what, have y'all ever just check your water? You know you stay in a black neighborhood, you might want to check that water.
Mm.
And check what grocery store you go to. Think about it. You remember
Mm.
the word, you remember the Nazis? I'm being on real. Think about it.
Yeah,
You
and
talk
I
about
had
conspiracy.
I had a conversation about this earlier. Do you know that the Nazis, like when supposedly when Hitler was supposedly taken down, this mug moved to South America, bro.
Yeah, he was through the submarine. He was down in Argentina chilling. That's Hoover. That's Hoover. You know Hoover?
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
president.
okay. Now think about this. That name up there on that building shouldn't be up on that building. If you know who Hoover really was. He was a cross dresser. He was a trans. He liked to put pennies and shit like that. You remember that? You remember? I ain't trying to get off subject, but he was like that boy that was in that damn what was he used to put his mama clothes on and shit. He used to be in that crazy ass house and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That was Hoover.
I
And
didn't
guess
know
what?
that.
And guess what? Now, if you can get them tapes that Hoover had on Martin Luther King, boy, Martin Luther King was a goddamn freak, boy.
You gonna shake a lot of people's timber. Like I'm trying to tell you,
Okay.
saying that right there, you gonna shake a lot of people's timber because a lot of people
He had
think
the
about.
tapes. They just not coming out now. This ain't no lie. Think about it. Okay, you got to think about three people in them time. Who the main one down there running the show? Who the really one main the show? If who is the traitor?
But you want to know
Hoover
who
is
was running the show? The Germans. I'm telling you, they was running the
yeah,
show,
E,
and
E,
they still in
E.
contentions.
Okay, by the time the Germans out the end of World War II, the Italians already done completed their plan. Now the Germans coming in for their plan. And then America was so dumb enough and not realizing the hell they had scientists and everything they need right down there in Alabama. Hell, the only thing they want to do is pick cotton all the goddamn time and call them nigga all the goddamn time.
Hey, I'm about to give you some
Them same ones down there, and them same black folks down there in Alabama, Mississippi, right? They ain't had to go to Germany and get them folks. Now, would you tell me which one was smart? That Ethiopian or that damn German? Because one of the screens, his ass down there down in Ethiopia looking for something, man. So, yeah, and the Jags was too, and they never could get it. Hey, man, this is like some big conspiracy thing. People need to go check the timeline from 1945 to now.
But I'm about to give you some flavor that's never gonna happen. Nick,
What is it?
our people is never gonna do that, nor anybody else.
All they got to do is open their eyes and see. I mean, if you put it up on a big bill, if you put it up on the board, it's like 45, right? After World War II. That World War II supposed to have been what? The end of all world wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, mighty strange when we did just like what Clinton did in the 90s, shut down the military base. Obama did the same shit too. And who was steady building up shit? China and Russia, right?
Have you heard of cryogenics?
I bet you ain't never heard of this. Did the United States really drop an atomic bomb on Japan? Because and why did the dude sign a piece of paper on the ship? Because Russia was close by. Because Russia was about to invade Japan. Yes. They just sit back and wait until everybody done used up their shit.
Oh, so you saying that they basically use all of their resources, and then when everybody was out of resources, that's when they swooped in.
That's when Russia came through and started killing everything, like the what you call them Asian people, the Mongolians or something like that. They couldn't protect themselves because most of them had died during the Pacific Theater. So that's how they got it so close to Japan. That's why they do sign the damn thing.
Let's dig a little deeper into this. So how do you feel about? I've heard people talking about a new wave of the COVID. People done been debriefed within like social hierarchies.
Yeah.
And like, how do you feel about that though? Like, do you feel like that's a thing, or I feel like hold on, I'm gonna put my outlook on there. I feel like it's a real thing. Like when you look at and I had these conversations earlier. Like I feel like that's a real thing because the world is overpopulated. Like it's too many people out here in the world. Like
you sound like Bill Gates now, don't you?
No, but it's not that, but it's that, and it's some of this because like when I like I've been to Vegas a couple of times, like, and every time like I have anxiety. Look, I have anxiety about being on airplanes. I cannot stand airplanes, but to get to where I'm going, I got to do what I got to do. And
so every time round or flat?
It's round, bro.
It's round on the outside, but it's flat on the inside.
it feels flat on the inside, and that's a better assessment of it because
Okay,
the
what about the other Earth that's within the Earth?
it. My God. See now. Oh my God. We talking. What are you talking about? Like people, we gonna be. Oh my God.
E,
It.
E.
I feel that way. I feel like it's inner workings. It's like a network. Like do you see how fast the world? Like just think about this. Like if we was to go back in the day, you remember having free nights and weekends on your
Yeah.
phone? You
I
remember
mean,
that,
what
right?
now?
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. This.
Yeah, on
Let's
your phone.
just.
Yeah, free nights, weekend. Yeah, on that damn regular, goddamn, the prepaid phone when it came out.
People didn't even have the access to talk on a telephone
But they were
like
counting them
you.
minutes though, boy. They were counting them minutes though. They was like, hold up, man, I'm about to run out of minutes. I got to shoot to the store right quick. Them
And
Indians
that's
got
what
rich off selling them cars, boy.
exactly like that's what.
E.
Yeah, my bad. I had clicked the wrong button, but people don't understand what it took to get to where we at now. Because I remember those. I remember having a two-way pager. I remember having all kind of different stuff. Like you know what I'm saying. It was different back in the day. Like I remember
Hey,
having block parties. I remember having like different situations where like life was different back then
see,
for the
you know
youth.
what's funny about that? You know what that's funny about that? I bet the clan process. Now we can have a business meeting or something serious over here, and we can have this party over here. Let's see what building he was gonna go to.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, think about what you think about when you think about a white neighborhood.
I think about like this is something that I got to think about like because
It's
like
nice.
hold on I got to give you the drip drop drizzle. I'm torn in between the world of everything. So I have the privilege of seeing all five facets of life.
E.
Yo.
Let's be real. My one of my good buddy George Griffin. He stayed over in Niggertown. You know why he had to stay in Niggertown over there? Had that house over there
Mm.
because you wanna know why?
Why?
Because where I stay at, only way he could stay over here, even though he was a veteran, he had to get the money to somebody else to buy that land, to build a house. You just couldn't build a house anyway. That's what they talking about, the red line of the district. And then when they talking about keeping why we couldn't keep the neighborhoods up. Okay, when you go to the bank, what they say? What's the first thing they say?
Not approved for this loan.
So how you gonna get the money to keep? How they gonna keep the money up to keep the houses up? Then think about it. Okay, that pension that you thought you was gonna get, the factory don't shut down.
Mm.
So no more $30, $40 hour jobs. Then what happened? Then who bring the what's his name in? Oh man, it's gonna be hell now.
Yo, these
It's
are
crazy. Ain't
this
it
is something
crazy?
that's provided by E4 and your boy Baby D. Like you can't have these conversations nowhere else.
The young will kill the old, and the young will kill each other. That's basically what happened. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a prime example. You been to Baltimore?
Yes.
Okay. Now when you leave outside of Baltimore, you know what not to do right then and there, right? Don't bring that shit goddamn outside of Baltimore. Now keep that shit in Baltimore. Now if you bring this outside of Baltimore, now we gonna handle it. Now as long as y'all keep that over there with y'all, that y'all good. We'll fix the
I know.
football stadium and everything, make that all that around there look good and everything, so look good on TV and everything. But all the rest of the stuff, that's on y'all.
But that's life though, Baby D.
Man, cuz, think about it. Like my cousin told me, cause he drive a truck now, they got a tank wash up there where you got to get the tankers washed. He said the damn ones busted out, needles all on the ground. I mean, think about it. I mean, we paying taxes for this shit.
Mm,
You paying taxes for a rundown shit. I mean, what the hell wrong with these people?
I
Yeah,
think that.
I'm just saying because I mean, eventually, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna have a place to stay. Chicago gonna be the first start. Yeah, think about what I'm saying. And the thing about it is though, why we can't fix the problem ourselves? Why we need somebody from the outside to fix our own problem?
Exactly, and that's my major outlook on life because, like I know like anytime I touch down in the city, like anytime like I have situations or thoughts about stuff, I think about the realest things I've been a part of, and like and I can say like in my life, I got to give you your flowers, my guy. You have always been a part of something that has been like if I call upon you, you right there, just like right now. Like I and just to keep it a hundred,
Yeah,
I've tried to get other people to do what you're doing,
yeah,
and they you know what I'm saying? They fall
yeah,
waste to the kill, like they can't do it. And you stood up there 100, my
yeah.
guy, forever. You know what I'm
You know,
saying? That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Salute to you, my
yeah,
guy. and
mhm.
and we by you know what I'm saying? This is the
Yeah.
start of greatness.
And E, and
Yeah.
another thing, there's like them another conspiracy thing. Don't you think it's funny that how we just give our money away and let's go into these places, even flying from South Carolina, let's go smoke some damn weed? Why the hell we didn't go to Jamaica or go
They
to
trying to
Africa? Why
they
the hell
trying
don't
to
we go
make
to California? Why I go to Africa?
they
Because think
trying to
about
make it to
it.
where yeah, this is
Okay, but check this out. You don't see LeBron James going over there trying to get them seeds that them what's his name trying to get, right? Why they going way to goddamn Africa to get some fucking seeds? So now think about how much money you talking about spending now.
I
Just go get a
know.
bag of seed, and then guess what they do? Just like with the chicken. Then they bring it back. What they do? Instead of taking
Mm.
6, 7 months, this motherfucker grow in damn 2 or 3 months in two month period of time.
Yep.
Okay, go get your grandma a seedless watermelon. See what she do. She probably hit your ass with it.
Shit like that. Get your grandma a seedless watermelon.
She gonna look at you crazy. How the hell I got a cantaloupe over here with seeds and I got a watermelon over here with no seeds?
It ain't gonna work.
And cantaloupe always tastes fine to me. So how can you say that we would know how did the Lord grow if it didn't have no damn seed? It come from a
Mhm.
seed. Come on.
That's
You eat crab
deep.
legs, don't you? You eat crab legs, don't
I tear them up.
you? Okay, you take the time to crack them open and all this, right?
Right.
See, motherfuckers are too lazy now. See, if you're a real smoker, you take the time. What's that? That was good old days where you slip it up and you figure out to get some newspaper and get all the damn seeds out.
But the thing is, like, I'm gonna let you know. Nowadays, niggas is like, yo, excuse my language. People nowadays is like, I'm at the clip that, but people nowadays is like, they ain't got no seeds or nothing like that in their Jones.
Yeah, because how you not knowing that the seeds is what you think about? You never throw them seeds away. I know I
So
did.
so what I'm saying is everybody getting female Jones? I mean male Joneses?
I don't know, but what I'm gonna find out, them seeds is nuts. There's a nut on the inside.
Is what?
If you go back and think about a long time ago, you get them old reefer seeds, it's a nut on the inside. The outside is like a hole.
Yeah. Oh, so you taking it back? No, hold on, because hold on. I'm gonna let you know. Like a lot of people across the world, when you say that, like imagine somebody not having the capability of understanding your your dialect or your slang or your terminology. When they see that, say for example, somebody couldn't hear and they closed captioned.
Yeah,
You saying that doesn't they don't understand.
they know what them seeds is. That's why they took them away from you. Who wants
So
to
when
smoke
you when
weed?
hold on, when you say that the seeds got nut in them, what do you mean?
Okay, what I mean is, you ever seen an ant take anything to the nest if it ain't food?
Yeah.
Well, I have this experiment one time, a long time ago, about 20 years ago. She right down the front porch.
Mm-hmm.
Them ants took them seeds back to the nest. That's when I'd sit there and crack one of them open, water come out, or some kind of like oil, and it's like a little damn, like a little damn, like a cashew nut in that more. You know, like a, yeah, it's like a nut. And then what you come to find out, right? One seed is damn near, well, a couple, I was one or two or three. Them seeds is more healthy for you than salmon is. They got
Mm-hmm.
omega 3, omega 6, which come to find out that's one of the most nutritious plants on God's green earth.
See, you doing too much though. I think that what
Hey,
you're doing right now, that's over what the audience is looking for. Like you,
hey,
your brain intellect, bro. I'm
hey,
telling you, baby D. Like this was the perfect open and premiere episode. It's a wrap. Like this is crazy. Like
hey. Think about what I'm saying. Why would a Jamaican say he won't even touch the stuff over here? Because it's like the damn chicken. They call it sicket. They over there, they grow it in the mountains. Think about the mountains over there in Jamaica. Think about the clouds and think about it. That's like, think about what I'm saying.
I know what you're talking about. We
Just
don't have
look
this
at the
conversation in
area where the
private.
plants are, look at where the plants are growing wild at, and look how it looks. Hell, it might even be a rainbow in the background after the rain. It's pretty, it's tropical.
Man,
And it's just,
shout out your platform though. Like what let people know where they can follow you, where they can get this that without me, where they can get this daggone unadulterated content from. Like because like I know people gonna like it and I know people ain't gonna like it. And this at the same time, I'm with it because I understand where you're coming from. Everybody got their own ideas. Everybody is not built into the daggone square conformative box that some people are accustomed to. It's other thoughts and there's other ideas out there. It's for you to understand. Like if you feel some kind of way about this, you have the chance to change the channel, or you can try to understand where we coming from. Period.
oh yeah,
That's it.
because it's right there. It's right there. As a matter of fact, if you don't understand, just look in your wallet. That tell you everything you need to know.
Bow bow. What and the thing is, like people don't even understand what the meaning of what is being said on the money that you like. If you got cash money right now, people don't even know what it means.
Because they're more like sheep instead of want to be the shepherd.
And the thing is, they speaking in terminologies that some people don't understand. For the most part, it's in Latin,
And what it is, they are bringing demonic type spirits and forces around
right?
by doing stuff they don't even know what they're doing, different spells and shit, like
Oh
music.
my goodness. We was talking about this earlier. Like I don't know if we got time to talk about that, but I'm not going to use people's original names. So I'm gonna change the first letter of their name to where it doesn't, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
touch certain regions. So we're going to say Wazy.
yeah,
So this Nick bro is doing what is it, the Basquiat, do you know what I mean, with the person that was like he was like a painter slash influencer, and he was like a concept creator. He was doing all of the best stuff back in the day, and he didn't really get recognized until after, you know what I'm saying, after certain situations started happening in his life where he might have not even have been present. Like he might have got more notoriety about what he was doing after he passed away opposed to when he was alive. But
Yeah,
people are saying that he's taking on his persona, hence the hairdo and the way that he's been conducting business. I can't say nothing about them. I can't say nothing about him. It's one of my top threes.
I feel.
But at the same time, like, do you need that?
It's just
Like,
fun. It's just,
how do you feel about that? And we can talk about his substantial other. We can talk about Wante.
man, it's crazy when it comes to that music, bro. And the thing about it is, the old folks right what they said.
What do you mean?
My grandma Elsa always said that rock and roll music and stuff like that is evil.
I used to hear like jazz and rock and roll and stuff like that was
They never
like
did say
devil.
jazz. They never did how to say jazz, but they was always talking about like, okay, see, that's before rock and roll and all that. So jazz is most of it is rock and roll, blues. I don't know about country music, but it could be too. Yeah, country music too. 'Cause I heard the dude,
The reason why I
what's his
say
name?
jazz is
Aaron Lewis.
jazz was always giving you something. It was like kind of like the blues because it was always giving you some down. Like when you,
Well, depends on
it's
what
not.
kind of jazz it depends on what kind of jazz you listen to, because you got some jazz where you can dance to it.
Oh yeah,
Jazz is like real music. But
right.
but what you saying too though, jazz can because that's different frequency and different hertz. Because you remember
Right.
Lucifer used to play the harp.
You speaking them facts, my guy.
Think about how he used to play the harp. That's the same way like in school how they tell you about fact and fiction.
Right.
How you not knowing that the facts could be wrong and the fiction could be the truth? Because think about it, you ain't trying to get caught, is you? So you write it in fiction, and the truth is hidden in the fiction, not in the facts. You ain't trying to get caught. You trying to get the book published. So when you read this fiction, you got to have good reading comprehension skills to know what you read. Why you let they test you on all that?
And that is exactly my one of my other topics. Like we was talking about like reading the like we was talking about like the Bible and like
Yeah.
I don't even want to go too deep in there because
They
like
you know what that is too, don't
like I'm just saying like even my mama right now like to this day I'm sorry mama but I gotta put you out there. My mama would be like to this day if it's not in the Bible I don't believe it right now. And I'll be like, Mom, like it's more out there than just you have
you?
to.
Okay. So how am I supposed to be a pastor, but I won't read the book of Cain to you? But I can tell you about everything. And you see what I'm saying? Why is the pastor only can tell you on so much? Because by the time you figure out what you're doing, everybody can go there and pretty much preach this same thing. Come on, now think about what I'm saying. What is he really teaching? If you go ask any one of them pastors right now about what it is about Noah or Moses, because Noah and Moses had something dealing with the Enoch story. You talking about Equal and what's the other guy? Other one name is Enil. Is Enil. Okay, how you know this, right?
Mhm.
It's a Persian Gulf, right? The Persian Gulf, right?
Right.
You got two rivers right there. You got one on the left and you got one on the right. You got the Titan. Now, what's that right there? How deep the water is? Why would you land there? Because the water is low, right? It ain't that deep, right?
Right.
Okay. Think about it. If I was in NASA and you just came out of space, what the hell I'm pick you up at? In water, right? And what kind of capsule you gonna be in?
Hold on, but hold on. People are not gonna understand why would you pick somebody up in water? Why? Think about that.
The thing is,
Hold on,
think about it.
hold on, baby D. The
Yeah.
reason why people are going to pick you up in water because 91% of the population of this planet is inhabited by water, and that is the place that has been the less frequented place in the world. People do not know what is like 25 feet deep in this water. If you go all the way around the world, if you were to go 25 feet deep in all of the world, the water around the world, what would you find? Like if you were to take it 50 feet, 100 feet, 1,000 feet, what would you find? You
Okay.
will find worlds that you never thought that existed.
Exactly.
It's
Okay.
submerged
Okay.
territory, terrain.
Okay. And check this out. Look at Africa, look at South America. Grab the map and look at Africa and South America. Tell me what you see. It's a trail. What's on the left side of South America? What's on the left side right there? It's a whole, it was used to be a whole country right there. All that right there from India to right there, South America used to be land and a country.
And this is something else that I want.
Okay, Atlantis. If you pull up Atlantis on Google, you'll pull it up and pull that map up.
So you talking about Atlantis? Like the map has been changed.
That
It
map
has
when you
been
pull
changed.
this,
It's not the original map that's supposed to be available. Like whoever created the map to Atlantis, that's not the map that's out there right now. This is a false map. I call Cap 100.
When you pull this map up and look at that trail coming out of Congo and going right through the Amazon, coming out on the other side of South America, and on that word, you see a word, it says CAAEN, and then you see a word that say Negroid.
Hold on. So you taking it a step further. So hold on. So like.
Think about what you saying now about the water. Where you gonna go? If you ain't got no cave, where you gonna go? You gonna go underground?
Hold on. What is the best way to travel in the world? if you can get to from, I'm talking about like if you had the technology that create itself upon you, I would use the water and I would go under. I wouldn't use the sky because that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's too like I can get hit by something. I can get by a freaking pterodactyl or something right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that can take me out the sky. If I'm underwater, what am I going to get hit by a shark? I don't have no reply like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no underworking.
Okay. Now when you were talking about the water, who is the Lord of the water? Who is the Lord of the water?
You talking about that Greek mythology?
No, that's that Sumerian text.
But at the same time, it's Greek mythology because that's the way the world put it into people's brains.
Okay, so what is the Anunnaki then?
You talking about Poseidon?
See, it says right here because Assyrian is Ethiopia, the Assyrian Empire. And Babylon, okay, bam, that's the key right there. What was Babylon original name called? Memphis, what was it started with an M, E? Memphisonia, some of it was, and they were highly advanced. They were flying and everything.
But that was before, that was after like a whole nother chapter though. Because if you want to go all the way back, what do you think the first species of man was? Like, as far as somebody that's breathing, somebody that's coherent, thinking. Like, but this is what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand in the world of doing that. Like, imagine having a game to where you evolve. You don't evolve that fast, like just out the blue. Like you just don't just be able to be from like go from crawling to walking to flying to creating some micro, like you just it just don't happen. That you have to get knowledge from somebody or something. It just not you just don't it just doesn't happen naturally like that. My point.
Hey, hey, um, you might want to check. Hey, and guess what? You might want to check out who his son is. What the word MARDUK mean? Check out what's his name. And because what I'm saying is, Inco, they got it's carved into what's his name? 2300 BC. He's the God of creation, intelligence, craft, water, seawater, lake water, fertility, semen, magic, and mischief. That's him. Now, when you look up this right here, when they talk about how humans were made, you know why humans were made, why they made humans. Because they ain't had no workers.
But they did though. They
why
did
they ain't
have
had no
workers.
workers? Okay, you get into a fight in a war, what happened? You shoot a nuclear bomb, I'll shoot one, everybody dead. Now we ain't got no workers. So who gonna go get the gold? So who gonna dig the gold? Why you think they on the spaceships? Cause the shit got blown the fuck up.
Damn.
Why you think on that Adam Bird story when you were talking about Antarctica and everything, nuclear, okay, Saudi Arabia, you can go to Saudi Arabia out there in that desert and find glass in that sand. That means if you find glass in that sand, that means nuclear been there one time before. That's why all of a sudden now you see them all the time like that now. Okay, I give you a better thought about that. After Japan, after we did all that testing, you remember we dropped 2 bombs on Japan. What's Japan is? That's an ancient island, ancient alien island. If you go back and look up the history of it,
right?
Of Japan, look where they tested the bombs at, the hydrogen bomb. That's the people where they went underground when the water came.
But that and no disrespect, I can't. I'm not even gonna say it because
that's crazy, man.
It's some things that's better unsaid than said. But I understand exactly what you're saying.
Because see, I ain't realized why the United States went out there in the Pacific and did all them tests like that in water. They say they do that because water can observe radioactivity and all that, right? Nah, y'all out there on the outside, y'all are destroying something that's underneath that water, trying to destroy something.
No, it's actually in the water. That's why you want. I'm gonna tell you something deep. The reason why the mass, like the world is created by, like it's inhabited by so much water compared to land. Like the ratio is like 90 something percent water and 10% land. Like the reason why water it is big business. That's all I can say. It's like vitamins. Like if people think that the water that's being, like if you creep on some water on a beach, it can't be used for greatness. You've been duped. you've been duped. You can use this water for something, but people want you to think that you can only use this water for this, and we can only nigga, if you can get water in a rain bucket, you got water. What are you talking about?
Man, I just seen something. Hey, you need to go look up this word ENLIL, and you're gonna see something very strange because you're gonna see the word Babylonian come up. Because you know how, and look up the word AN with a positive S. That's a woman.
I can't do nothing but look it up because We live right now, so I'm this gonna drop on this right here is gonna drop on
Bro,
YouTube,
this gonna be
and
good.
all of our fans is gonna go crazy because they're gonna be like,
Man,
"Yo, I've
look.
been having these thoughts. I felt like this. Nobody like we're gonna get mad. Like this. This is what the world needs right now. Like we
How,
need
how, man,
they
this is
need, they
crazy.
need some real conversation. This is
They need
real
to open up their
conversation.
mind and think. So what I'm sitting here looking at right now is the one I'm talking about, the E, the one his name starts Enlil. That's the creator of the heaven and earth. And which to the people, the earth with living beings. The God Inkel, the God of wisdom and knowledge, divides the image of man after the image of the God. Cause I ain't like to tell you, I done kind of went back on this about 3, 4 times. All this is the books before Genesis. Why you think the
Mhm.
Pope? The Pope ain't no Pope. He's a damn king. Who in the hell in the church talking about killing people? Hell, they might even kill him too. Hell, how many popes done got killed by the mob?
We don't speak about these things, but you know something? Like
The Pope.
I've been around that society, so I like it's hard. It's thinking about other stuff. It's kind of hard to think about because you've been trained. Like just think about anything that you like. You've been trained that way. Like whether it's been from your past generations
Yeah,
or like your
some of
likeliness.
it.
Or, like
Yeah, and guess
I like
what?
I like bananas and shit like that because of my grandpa. Like what the
Okay,
where's that? I don't really like bananas.
I
I seen my grandpa eat bananas his whole life,
like. Okay, what age was you?
and he lived a long ass time, and like
Yeah, like post out.
yeah.
Negro talking about they from the South. No, he ain't eat no damn post out. He ain't from the South. You
No.
must be one of them other Negroes. I'm just being honest. It's free. What Negro ain't no like no free food? You say something about some free chicken wings and fries and some hot sauce, and it's going down. There'll be a line 10 miles back.
I'm there
Don't throw no
early.
real. Don't say nothing about no free real place. Oh man, it's going down. It's gonna be a family reunion out there. And don't let it be a field next door. Everybody camping out. And what everybody gonna say? Please don't bring no guns. Please don't bring no guns.
Yeah, keep that stuff at the crib. Like, don't do that. Don't
Man,
do
hey, that's another problem too, man. I went down to West Show, got down there I went down there in 10, 15 minutes. Everybody put stuff on the grill, still cooking out, and guess what?
that. Right.
All it took for somebody to pull out a damn gun and shot, and one of us pulled the damn gun, and pow! Now it's time to go. At 9 o'clock. It just get started good.
Maybe somebody might
And
have did
these
that on
people spend
purpose.
all this money, man. And these people don't spend all this money, and then we get the whole full show.
Maybe they might have
Yeah.
wanted to keep all of the foods to themselves, and they did that shit intentionally.
E. They had to call Greenwood County to come all the way from Greenwood County to Tennessee. Now you got to think about it. If you had to drive all the way from there, all the way down there back for some shit like that, what's gonna happen? Next time you ain't gonna have no show.
That's a fact.
E,
Yeah,
they gonna
that's a
charge you
fact.
so much money for the police and state troopers. And then another thing is, why is all the K9 units inside the show?
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
kind of
different.
funny about it's kind of funny about that. And how did all this I mean, you gotta think now. If he driving a Tahoe or a Sport or something like that, he got skills. I ain't no goddamn rookie now. He got the dog. You just don't get the dog just to anybody. That means he been on the job about 4 or 5 years. I mean, I'm just saying, you don't give him the dog, the Tahoe, and everything too. Come on, and the M16. That's a lot of money, bro. That
Right.
dog about $30,000. So basically, you gonna give a rookie damn near $250,000 worth of shit to him. Man, taxpayers need to be waking up.
Hell yeah.
Think think about what is the whole purpose about that? Because most of the time when they respond, you the victim. They call the ambulance to come pick you up, not come save you. Because hell, you got to think how long it takes them to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be looking like us stay in the wrong neighborhood. They might come, they might not.
No.
They say, hell with it. I'm from the, hey, man, you good? We want to sit back and eat these strawberries just donut. Hey, tell old girl come up to the one and let me talk to her. And you know they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I said, hey, man, straight, man, I know her. She good. He said, I thought we supposed to be serving the law. Here we is, eating these strawberries and donuts and talking to her right now. Hey, them niggas be all right. Pray for them. No, how you not knowing that? They sitting at the gas station. You call them praying for help, call them for your mama, somebody come call for Jesus, God, and everything. These niggas up here at the joint eating chicken wings like, man, I'll fuck hell. That nigga be all right. He can wait on it. Oh, dispatch copy. Did y'all get that? Nah, I ain't hear nothing.
I'm gonna have to censor this right here. But this is classic content. You can't get it nowhere. You can't get it nowhere. You got me crying.
And you talking about why we don't trust the police? Hell, you ain't getting no help. You get some help, all right. You know what that is? They said, okay, we got some help. Ain't no medical help. We can help you get down the road, though. Or we can send you to heaven, too. One or two. Yeah, man, it's just funny. And the thing about it is, man, I don't know what it is about that right there. Some of the stuff, like what these cops be doing, man, like in the police car, and they think that a lot of times people don't know what the hell they be damn doing.
Yeah.
What they need to do is start standing on people's asses when they try to get ready. Let's go ahead and pull over. And the nigga already know. He got behind me. How long he been there? He finna pull me over. Soon as I make this right turn, soon as I bust this right here, put the turn signal, he gonna say E. You know you can put the turn signal on. That's how it all starts.
Hey, you know something? I done had a situation just like that. Like I done had somebody was like, yeah, I seen you at the stop sign. You didn't have your seatbelt on. I said, I had my seatbelt on. He said, you had your seatbelt on? I said, yeah, I had my seatbelt on. He said, well, okay, let me just see your stuff real quick. Like I was like, what?
So
what do you need?
How the hell he gonna see if you got a seatbelt on? That's like him chasing the driver.
He said he did not see my seatbelt on, and then I said I had my seatbelt on. He said, "You had your seatbelt on?" I said, I had my seatbelt on." He said, "Well, just let me see your credentials." I was like, first of all, you don't need to see my credentials.
Why? And then another thing, why they be doing 90 miles per hour going to work on the highway with no lights on?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. This is something that I gotta shout out one more time because we about to get off of this. Because this is right here. I got some more stuff brewing, and we got some more stuff brewing. I got your boy Baby D in the building. Everybody give a shout out to Baby D pulling up when nobody else pulled up. It's gonna be music in the background. It's gonna be applause and all of that shit. When you see the full production, you're gonna be like, my boy Efo did me right. It's gonna be edited. It's gonna be perfect, right? I can't do it tonight. I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow when I get to work. I get clocked in. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna edit the footage, and it's gonna be perfect, bro. We good, bro. I appreciate you, my nigga.
Hey,
yo,
before you go, look up this word called ANSHAR.
Let me write that shit down real quick. Hold on. Let me write it down real quick. Hold on. You said what now? Spell it again.
It's ANSHAR. And then the other one is NERGAL.
So these will be topics we'll talk about the next time we get on. We get on her.
Yeah, and check that out. And boy, this is something crazy, bro. This is something crazy. And all this got something to do with Babylon. and
So
somehow and his
hold
name
on. It's ANSHAR and ANA.
SHAR.
Yeah, and NANGAL.
Yeah, NERGAL. Look that up.
NERGAL. Okay.
Yeah, man, this is something right here, real good because man, they just not fine. Man, this is crazy, bro.
But we gonna get into it. It's gonna be some more conversations that we gonna have, and this right here, like we have our conversations. It's gonna be more conversations that's gonna be more perpendicular to our conversation. And the thing is, we're gonna have more people on here next time. Like it might be
Yeah,
like
because
4 or 5
this,
people.
hey, look that up right there because this is gonna be good because the thing about it is, well, I ain't gonna even say it because it's a hint back in Revelation when he said he's the king of all gods, and I'm gonna leave it there.
Mhm.
You let
Mhm.
that thought rub in your mind. What do you mean? So is it in others? So I'm say that for later and hit. Think about that. This will
That's
be good the next time we hit live.
Bro. Watch. I'm gonna straight tag you in the video. As soon as I post that mug, you gonna be like, yes,
Yeah,
yes. But make sure you get your YouTube and all of that together too, so I can know exactly where to post. Like put you at, because I'm gonna tag you and I want your shit. Like when people look you up, I want them to be able to find you and get like I want your shit to grow too at the same time as my shit grow.
yeah,
So get your YouTube channel together, and then when you get your YouTube, like create a YouTube channel. Just
yeah,
create one. You ain't got to put nothing on there. Just create it. So when I start pointing people in your direction, they know who to subscribe to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
I
that.
got. All
All right,
right.
man. We gonna finish this shit out later. I'm about to end this shit
Yeah,
so I can start editing.
yeah. All
All
right,
right,
then.
man. I'm gonna holler at you.
Uh-huh. You know
Love.
it. One.
Peace.
You know it.